Hello and welcome to another episode of Life in the Mind, which is a neurodivergent podcast hosted by neurodivergent people. I am Joy Amy Wigman.
And I'm Murray Spear.
And today's episode is Life in the Mind of Tammy. Hi, Tammy.
Hello.
It's really nice to have you with us.
Nice to be here.
It's nice and cosy in here. It's very warm in here.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Outside it's all a bit muggy, but in here it's nice and cosy. We've got the lights down low.
It's nice and warm, and we're all kind of drifting off slightly.
Yeah, we are a little bit. Murray and I are a little bit sleepy today, so we're going to wake ourselves up with a fun conversation. Tammy, Tammy, what is your relationship with neurodivergence?
I'm autistic and I have learned disabilities.
Right. Okay. So you're stacking.
Yes, I am stacking.
Yes,
yeah.
stacking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk a little bit about stacking later. So, how old were you when you kind of discovered that you were autistic?
Strange enough, I found out on a plane when I was going on holiday.
Okay.
My foster mum, who's a special needs teacher, told me that person got autism like you have, and I said I didn't know I had autism.
Oh, okay. So it's a case of they knew but you didn't
Yeah.
know. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. How old were you?
16.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, blimey. So they hadn't kind of talked to you
Nope.
about it or anything?
Nope.
Wow. Gosh, and how did that must have had some sort of kind of effect on schooling and things like that,
Yeah,
to
I
not
did
know.
Not, I was at mainstream school. I did not enjoy it. I was better at college than at school.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, college is a lot more autonomous. You know,
Yeah.
you're sort of in charge of your own stuff rather than having to adhere to these strict things to do.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really interesting, isn't it? To suddenly be
Do you
told.
know how long, when they had found out?
Strange enough, my foster mum, Chris, was my teacher at special needs school. I was at special needs school to begin with, I was.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So she'd known for quite a long time.
She did, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And you were a normal, mainstream school.
I started at special school to begin with because they thought they thought I was severe, but I wasn't. I was only mild, so they moved me on to a normal secondary school.
That's
Oh,
the
right.
disability aspect.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they thought you had a more severe learning disability.
Yes.
Right, which I suppose could have been because of being autistic,
Yes.
like things were presenting. Oh, so you went to a special needs school for how long?
Only for a couple of years.
For a couple
and
of
I went to
years.
a mainstream primary school, which I enjoyed because it was quite small.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
primary school was quite nice.
Yeah, it is, yes.
Wow.
Loose structure.
Yeah, I stayed the next year at primary school because I wasn't ready for secondary school when my year left.
Mm.
So, yeah.
That's quite a dramatic thing to happen as a
Yes,
kid,
yeah.
to be taken out of mainstream school and popped into a special needs school. Wow. So how did that sort of feel, being 16 and suddenly discovering?
It made sense. Everything made sense. It did, yeah. How I was a bit different than everyone else, and it just, yeah.
It felt right.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
That's great. So rather than it being a bit of it's a bombshell anyway, even if it's a good thing.
Yeah, it was a good thing because it made more sense of how I acted and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you always had kind of an awareness of that.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
difference
I
and
knew
stuff.
I'd learned disabilities, but I didn't know I had the autism side of it.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked to a lot of people who had discovered their neurodivergence kind of later in life.
Yeah.
I guess to have it kind of suddenly told to you and to be able to go, actually, I can stop giving myself a hard time about this stuff because that's just the way I'm wired.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So did it sort of change your relationship with yourself?
No, I had more understanding of myself than anything else I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it changed your relationship, but in understanding
Yeah,
and
understanding
going,
me more,
okay,
yeah.
that makes sense because of the things that are going on within me, the things I
Yeah.
recognise as traits and differences. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Do you know why they didn't tell you?
No, I never knew why. No.
Okay.
I'm still sort of astounded that they didn't.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe they thought I was not ready at the time, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But
I would never know.
But that's sort of, I guess that's taking the autonomy away from you,
Yeah,
isn't
it is,
it?
yeah.
It just sort of assuming that because you have a learning disability that you're not able to cope with knowing this important thing about yourself. Wow. So, so when you found out, did you do any sort of like coming out to your friends or anything? Did you
Not really, because strangely enough, quite a lot of my friends have got autism learning disabilities as well, so we all understood each other more. We did.
Oh, that's great. So it was more of a sort of, hey, turns out I'm part of the gang.
Yeah, this extra thing,
Yeah.
extra connection to those people.
So it's more important kind of for you to know than like to tell everyone.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Especially, well, because you had that thing that so many of us have where you go, oh, wait, everybody I know has all of these things going on.
Yeah.
And it's just like an extra facet to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
If you're already aware of those connections, largely being because of, or like, people you know also have the same.
Yeah.
Do you think that sort of knowing sort of helped you in going to college and choosing what you were going to do?
You did, yeah, because I was in college. I was easy in college because I was with people with my own needs.
Right.
So we all had learning disability. Some people had autism as well. So I felt better in college because I was with people that understood me more.
Yeah.
Whereas mainstream school, I struggled because a lot of people didn't really understand about autism.
Yeah. Didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, they do more now, but in those days when I was at school, they didn't know it very well.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you do in college?
I did maths, English, computer skills, learning about different forms of transport. But my other college was even more better because I went to residential college, which was even more better. And I got more independent skills from being away from my family.
Oh, cool. What did you...
I went to Fox's in Minehead for 3 years.
Right, okay.
Catering college, which is good.
Oh,
which
cool.
I really enjoyed.
Lots of food.
So you were... we talk about food a lot on this.
I did.
Me and Murray get stuck on food.
Yeah, I did cooking, waitressing, housekeeping, so yeah.
Nice. Is there... So do you like to cook a lot at home?
I do cook a lot at home. Yeah, I do like cooking. I do. Yeah.
Is it sort of one of your like a special interest, like a thing that makes you really happy?
Yeah, I do like cooking. Yeah.
Nice. I wish I liked cooking. I'm always really jealous when people say they like cooking. Like, oh, why can't I be good at why can't I really enjoy something that is something that I have to do? Can I please enjoy something practical?
Baseline life stuff. Yeah.
So me and Murray have talked quite often about the little things that affect our physicality to do with our neurodivergence. Yeah. So for instance, we are both fiddling with stuff right now. If I get the ick, my hands will go. I get flappy hands. And autistic joy. I get physical expression of autistic joy. I have a lot of kind of facial tics that don't tend to come out in public, but at home, or all over the shop. Do you has it affected your physicality in any way? Or?
Not so much, no. Just my irritating noise is the problem. So I got ear defence in my bag to put on.
Right.
Noise really irritates me.
Yes.
Especially
I understand
white noise, the worst.
Really? White noise?
Yes, that's the worst for me. So noise that people not hear very well, I can hear it 10 times than them.
I know what you mean.
Yes.
I know what you mean.
Mine really tune into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's ticking clocks.
Mine's everything, mine is.
It just even if I couldn't leave a watch out on the side while I slept. It has to go in a drawer because I can still hear it.
Yeah.
The little tiny ticks. Yeah.
I shut my lounge door because my clock ticks, so I had to shut that door, so I don't hear it.
Whirring of a fridge and stuff like that.
Yeah, that irritates me as well, yeah.
Okay.
So ear defenders.
Yes.
I've got those little in-ear earpluggy things that sort of filter out the high frequency stuff. I found really helpful.
Yeah. And going to cinema, because it's so loud, I have to have ear defenders when I go into cinema because it's so loud, noises.
Oh, I've not tried that.
Yeah, I wear them in cinema.
That's a really good idea because I
Yeah.
sometimes do get a bit overwhelmed, especially if it's something like IMAX.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's so loud.
I was
Yeah.
like, friggin' love it.
You're like bathed in sound. Murray's really happy.
Because I flip between the two. I'm either like completely sensory avoidant, especially with sound, and have to have like my noise cancelling headphones and go away from noise entirely, or I want to go and stand next to that speaker at the gig.
Boom,
and,
boom,
like,
boom.
Feel it, feel the noise.
That's the only noise I can tolerate is music noise. That's it.
Yeah. Is it, do you reckon there's a control aspect in terms of because you can
Probably,
turn
yeah.
it off at any moment?
Yeah, probably,
or
yeah.
You
Yeah.
can choose the type of music.
Yeah.
Do you find that like certain days you go, I can't listen to that one today?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I can only
I listen to
this
music
one.
sometimes to block noise out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got my Bluetooth headphones put in, so I listen to music on the bus because I don't like going on a bus without it plugged in because people chatting.
Yeah, there's a
phone
lot of
calls.
noises.
Yeah.
Humans get everywhere.
Humans,
don't they?
yes.
Oh,
Oh, they're so annoying. They all need to. Can you sit over there, please, and just be quiet?
Yeah. And I don't like people to sit next to me either. So if someone I don't know sit next to me, I don't. I put my bag there so no one. Sits
Yeah.
next to me.
Like,
carry a spike around with
Yeah.
you. This is my chair, Spike.
What's
Sits on the chair next to me.
what's really handy for stopping people sitting next to you is a toddler. Evie's great. They're like, oh, cute baby. Oh, no. Nope, she's going to stick her fingers in my ears. I'm going to sit somewhere else. She's great.
People were scared that they're going to start crying.
Yes. Yeah, they always think
that's always
like,
the trope, isn't it?
yeah, crying
Whereas
baby on a bus.
I get drawn towards. I'm just like crying baby. I must try and help it. I'm like, what is going on? Brain.
Oh, it's nice. That's
Oh,
that's
no,
a
I
nice.
feel really worried about the pain of the child.
That's a nice thing. Did you know that there's a? This is my random fact. There is a frequency that all mammals cry at that is ingrained, particularly in female brains, to hear. So when you get kind of stories of like a coyote found a baby in the woods and rescued it and like guarded it until someone found it, it's because like across species we recognise the cry of a baby.
It's like a mammalian
Yeah.
quality.
So that's probably what's happening. You've got like this innate thing of like, oh, there's something in trouble, I will help it.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
There you go.
There-
We're learning
there
today.
Good day's a learning day.
Obviously, we're very sporadic today. Me and Murray came into the office and we're kind of like, this is going to be a very interesting episode because Tammy will be trying to like sort us out and make sure that we're staying on track, and me and Murray will go off on a tangent like we just have. So how would you say that you experience the world? Which I know is a very broad question.
So, like with the sensory stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any other sensory stuff in how you interpret?
I'm a very fussy food. I tend to eat plain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to eat white stuff when I was younger, but then my foster parents managed to get me into vegetables and stuff. So I'm better than I am, but I'm still not there.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
is it about the plain stuff versus other things that
It's just I can do it. I can.
you
Yeah.
can manage it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh, the table, why is the table just gone down?
The table has just gone down.
The table moves.
Just discovered what the
We've
annoying
got a new
box
fiddle
that's
toy.
next to me is for. It is for the raising and the lowering of the desk.
It's very lucky I'm not sat on that side.
We should keep this in.
Oh yeah, this is 100%.
Just be
Perfect
Joy
way to
Amy
end it.
fiddling with the desk controls forever.
Every now and again, R2D2 just goes. And it's just the table.
Anyway, I'll try and find like a cut point in case we need one, but we probably don't. Yeah, I know what you mean about food. I know I struggle with textures in particular.
Yeah, I do as well. Yeah.
And about I even know what you mean about white food.
Yeah.
Yeah. it was, we talked about it on the food episode, but it was very late in life that I started eating vegetables. Like I was 28 when I started eating them properly. And I didn't eat any fruit at all until I was 28.
I was in my teenage years when I started eating properly.
That is good.
Yeah.
That's excellent work. That's a lot earlier than I managed to do it.
I realised, like, since we did the food episodes, that one of the things for me, I think I'm aware of anyway, because I always actively seek it out, is I can't do dry food. Like, too dry, I need enough moisture. And so I then really like fruit. For that reason, because it's moist. As long as it doesn't become slimy.
Yeah.
Or just randomly, like, the wrong texture.
Yes.
Kind of thing, like the unexpected stuff. Like we did a whole episode.
Yeah, we did a whole episode on
episode.
We could do a million episodes on food. Well, to be fair, you have to eat at least 3 times a day.
Yeah.
You have to do it, and it is a bit of a mountain for a lot of people to climb.
Especially when I do eat breakfast.
Yes, especially if you don't eat breakfast.
Yes, because you were saying you don't.
Yeah, I do eat breakfast. It makes me feel sick if I eat something so early in the daytime.
Yeah. So do you have like a mid-morning snack?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay, so you like have once your body's woken up,
yes,
then you can eat.
Yeah.
Because I have to eat something. That's like one of the first things I have.
No, I don't have to.
The like, most important thing for me, because otherwise I can't function. So I'm completely the opposite, which is really interesting.
My having to eat breakfast is because if I don't eat it when I get up, I won't eat it. Because I know that I need the extra stuff because I have a chronic fatigue thing. So I need to have the energy.
Yeah.
But also because of the chronic fatigue, I'm getting up at like 10. So, but if I had got up earlier, like you, I wouldn't be able to eat.
Yeah.
I can't eat first thing. It would make me feel sick.
Yeah. Bodies, man.
Bodies. They're all so weird.
Different types of bodies. Whoa.
Or actually on the subject of other conditions and disabilities, our next episode is going to be about stacking, which is the very real thing that conditions and disabilities stack, neurodivergencies stack. People tend to have more than one, but actually this system is not created for having more than one thing. So that'll be one to come back to. But thank you for coming on this episode, Tammy.
That's okay. It's my pleasure.
Looking forward to speaking to you again soon.
Yeah, look forward to speaking again soon.
That's all we have time for this week, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Follow us on Instagram at Life in the Mind. Our other socials are linked in the bio. Bye!